Hey guys, welcome to our channel Fifth Force. As you know, Fifth Force is designed to help you prepare for your test preparation or campus placement. And today's video I am making on request of some students. So those who are coming or joining us for the first time, please do like, follow and share. That would be our motivation to create better videos. Today's video is basically on a cool shortcut approach to solve average problem faster. This approach is generally known as method of excess and deficiency. Simple, a shortcut approach which is basically some common sense. We use this to solve average problem faster. Now to elaborate on this concept, let me ask you a question. Suppose a group of 9 people, look at this, a group of 9 people has average weight as 60 kg. So what does it mean, guys? If the average is 60, that we can assume that all the person has 60 as their weight. So all the values are 60. Now if a person whose weight is 60 kg joins the group, additional person is coming whose weight is 60. So will there be any change in the average? Answer should be no, because the average is 60 and the person coming with weight 60. So there is no change in the average because no excess or no loss. Similarly, if one person from the group whose weight is 60 kg leaves, then what is the new average? Again, what would be your answer? Your answer must be there is no change. Correct? Because the person who is leaving has 60 and group average is 60. So there won't be any impact in the group average. Correct? So if we exclude or include some values which is equal to the average, there is no change. Correct? Now let me ask you another question. Let us take that same group of 9 people having average weight of 60 kg. Now a person with 80 kg joins the group. Now what is the average or what is the new average? Look at this. So from previous slide we have understood if the person comes with 60, no change. But the person is coming with 80, right? That means the person is above the average by how much? Is above the average by 20, right? So he is bringing 20 extra. This 20 would be excess in the group and that 20 would be distributed among all the members. So we have a total excess of how much? We have a total excess of 20. Guys, this is a single person coming, so we have no issue. If there are multiple person coming, then we'll calculate the total excess, right? Now how many members are there? Previously there was 9 and now one more joins. So total member is 10. So that 20 must be distributed among these 10 people. So each will get 2 extra. So what would be the new average? The new average would be previous average plus 2. 2 is that 20 is divided among the 10 people equally. So what is the new average therefore? Previous average 60 plus 2 excess per head. So new average must be 60 kg. Is that understood, guys? Hope it is clear now. To give detail about the concept, let me take another example. You have the same group of 9 people whose average is 60. So each weight or each person has 60, right? Now a person whose weight is 76 kg leaves the group, right? He is leaving the group. So had he taken 60 with him, then there won't be any change in the average. But he is taking away 76, right? So that means he is above the average. So he is taking away how much? He is taking away 16 extra. I am putting minus because he is taking this 16 extra with him, right? Therefore, from the group, there would be 16 less in total. So, we have 16 as less or shortage in the group, right? And that 16 must be distributed among the members. Now, how many members are there? Previously, there were 9. After 1 left, we have 8 members. So, what is the new average? Total loss is 16, right guys? Here, this one. And this 16. So, what is the total loss per head? 16 upon 8, that is 2 loss. So, the new average must be previous average minus this 2. That is 60 minus 2. That is 58 kg. Clear? So guys, we have so far understood what is the basic concept of this method of excess and deficiency. Now let us see how we apply this concept in solving questions, right? Look at this example. Question is saying a teacher asked a student to write 18 given numbers on board and whose average was calculated as 45. 18 numbers, average calculated as 45. But on further investigation, it was discovered that he, instead of 53 and 67, he wrote 35 and 76. The actual average should be option A 45, option B 46, option C 44.5 and option D 45.5, right? So how do we solve this question? Guys, what are the key points here? Here the key points is that you are supposed to write 53 and 67, but the student wrote 35 and 76. So when you are supposed to write 53, he wrote 35, he wrote 18 less. So to make it up, you need to add 18 in the group. Similarly, when you are supposed to write 67, but he wrote 76, he wrote 9 extra, and to make it up, you must subtract 9 from the group. So what is the total excess or deficiency that we need to adjust? The total adjust must be 18 minus 9, that is we must add 9 in the group. And this 9 would be divided among the group members. So 9 would be extra in the group. So each member, the extra would be, or the extra per head would be 9 upon 18, which is 0.5. So what should be the actual average? Previous average 45 plus 9 upon 18, that is 44 or 45.5, right? So you understood, right? We are just calculating the net extra or net deficiency. Then that is divided among the group members. So we calculate the extra or deficiency per head, and then we calculate the actual average. So guys, this clears all the doubt how to apply this method of excess and deficiency in solving average problem fast, right? We'll be posting more cool videos. Stay tuned, subscribe our channel, like and share and follow, and for update check our Facebook page. You can search by Fifth Force or Fifth Force @magnifying aspiration. In description we have given the link. You can hit the link directly. Till then, till the next concept, stay safe and take care.